Are we playing on double rimmed hoops? Because I'm losing if we do that.
No, I think you play on NBA regulation rims.
Oh my god! I think I lose. I don't think I'm beating Curry in a wheelchair.
Oh Jesus!
Dude, I'm
That's
sorry.
awesome.
I'm just being honest.
And Hunter. All right, are we ready for the intro?
No, we're not.
I'm just making sure everyone's ready. All right, we are back. Is this episode 16? Yes. Episode 16 of Below 500. The whole crew is back together after one of the most stressful weeks of my entire life. And I'll go ahead and get this out of the way. Obviously, I am Gooch.
I'm Hunter.
I'm James.
Stop it. See, this is
so
this goes into what
I had to do it to Gooch this time.
No, because I was going to
Hunter.
say, this just perfectly ties into, I cannot leave y'all unsupervised for 1 week without y'all coming on here on some wild shit. I leave y'all
What do you mean, y'all,
alone.
first off?
You know what I mean. Luka's
What-
not
what-
top 5.
No.
Let's address, we're gonna do like a playback of last episode and address the wild ass shit y'all were on.
I'm saying Luka's top 5.
Yeah, so
I don't think he's top 5.
Who's better? There's 5 people you would rather have on your team going into next season than Luka.
That's not the question. That's not the question.
Yes, it is. That's exactly the question.
Yeah, if someone...
If someone's better, you want them on your team more than Luka.
Steph, KD, Harden. Harden's better.
Is he though?
Yes, they have a very identical game. Harden, I would take him over just because there's more experience.
I don't know about that one.
Jokic.
I'm not sure.
You're saying Luka's better than Jokic?
I'll
Jokic?
give you Jokic over Harden.
Luka's Jokic in a smaller, more versatile body.
Exactly. So Jokic has the size advantage.
Well, I would say what Luka can do at his size.
Giannis.
No, there's no way. No way. You're telling me right now that if you had to build a team going into the next season...
Oh, I'd pick Luka.
Exactly.
Dame?
No.
See, that's questionable to me too.
I don't know. He's definitely top 10. Don't get me wrong, but I just wouldn't say
Obviously.
top 5. I mean, give it one more year, then hell yeah, top 5. I mean, I guarantee you every NBA team will take LeBron before they take Luka.
Well, no shit. That's not the one we're debating.
Yeah. I mean, he's... top 5's got to be Curry, KD, Luka, Giannis, and LeBron.
I think you just named 6.
Curry, KD, Luka, Giannis, LeBron.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, good. Look at Wiz. He didn't name Harden.
And
I'm done with it.
He's finally done with. I'm
He can ride.
so proud.
it took us 4 months.
He can
It
ride.
took
we-
us.
Or he can
we
ride
got
till he comes back to
past-
Houston.
He's not coming back. Don't
Yeah.
stop it.
Okay, but
Don't
yeah,
do this
so
to yourself.
now it's Wiz's turn. Actually, it's both of y'all's turn. That might have been the worst terrible tens list I've ever heard in my life. And we've had some trash lists. Y'all know that was fucking horrible.
Look, I blame Wiz mostly because he put Allen Robinson, which is a fringe top 10 wide receiver, at 4.
Okay,
Who'd y'all put at 10? DK? Okay, it was DK.
Landry.
That
Al-
was fucking something
Allen
else.
Robinson is better than Landry, Ridley, and AJ
Yeah.
Brown.
Yeah, those 3 were not good picks either. Like
I was like, okay, fuck, who's left? I couldn't think of Diggs. I had
Calvin
Adams,
Ridley's never even been a wide receiver 1 before, and he's top 10.
But
Look, he was playing better than Julio, wide receiver 2.
let me tell
Wasn't
you my
Julio
thought
hurt
process.
last year?
Well, not just last
and
year, off of stats from last year and the year before, he played better than Julio as a wide receiver too.
And then, fucking y'all had Allen Robinson at 4 is inexcusable.
So let me explain my Allen
Shut.
Robinson.
Oh
He
God.
had been in my head. I was hoping someone else would take him. No one took him. I'm like, well, fuck.
He's not really. He's
Okay,
barely
listen,
top
listen,
10.
Listen, no, because there's the guys on here that aren't top 15. So
Look somewhere.
Well, so that just tells me
I'm about to look up a couple top 10.
that you
wide
had the
receiver
4
lists.
pick and the 1 pick. You had 2 top 5 picks, and you chose not to take Devontae Adams with either of them.
So listen, let me explain. I forgot about Stephon Diggs. So I was like, oh, there's only Devontae Adams.
Did you base your
D-Hop,
list off
Tyreek
PFF?
Hill.
He does it every week. His list matches up with PFF's eerily similar every week.
Because PFF, I think, just listed. Yeah.
I-
no, never mind.
I do-
Yeah. What do you know? Number 4. Guess who's number 4 on PFF?
I always look at ESPN.
Allen Robinson.
I always look at
Wiz
ESPN
has
Plus.
been exposed.
I swear to God, I always look at ESPN Plus. You can go roll back the tape.
Oh God! Look. Guess who's number 2? I guess Rowdy got exposed also.
Who?
Hopkins.
DeAndre
D-Hop.
Hopkins. But they also have Devontae Adams at 1.
So it's
Yeah, so I
ESPN
didn't think D-Hop at 2 was that bad of a pick.
I mean, I just feel like he's the best receiver in the league, and he's proved it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when you get to like the top 2, sometimes 3, they can kind of be like interchangeable between.
I mean, yeah, because of people's personal opinion, but I mean, we all 3 agreed already that Hopkins was number 1.
But you
Let's
know
look
what?
at CBS
I'm gonna
Sports
say
for top
something,
10.
Actually, now
I don't care. If
I
you broke your
think
elbow.
Hopkins won't be the number 1 receiver at the end of the year. And so if this is a future, he's with the Cardinals. They have other receiving threats,
They have the second best fantasy quarterback in the league.
but because he runs,
He gets the ball downfield.
he gets the ball, but he runs a lot too. Hopkins wasn't the best receiver last year. I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying.
that team
And
wasn't
now he's
that good
got-
last
Now
year.
he's got AJ Green.
And honestly, also, you got to think, I don't think Hopkins is probably going to be like wide receiver 1 in the league until that O-line improves. That O-line is holding that whole team back.
Hey, this CBS lists Calvin Ridley as 6. Okay, never mind.
CBS
They list DeAndre.
Okay.
They list Hopkins as 5. Never mind.
All
I'm sorry.
CBS is
All of these are
notorious for having horrible lists.
But all these lists are flawed.
At
The
4, they have
ESPN
DK.
Plus has
At
Julio
3, they
Jones
have
at 5.
Diggs. Yeah, this is awful. No, that 5, they have Hopkins at 5, Ridley at 6, AJ Brown at 7,
See, our list is terrible because everyone's list is terrible.
Justin Jefferson at 8, Keenan Allen at 9, and Michael Thomas, which I hate, at 10.
Yeah,
He's not going to
trash.
play. These lists came out, I guess, before his injury news. I guess. But like in hindsight now, he's probably not going to play.
It came out June 16th, so yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is kind of a good transition into whatever Wiz has here in the notes. And
Oh, my stupid little Kyle Pitts question.
yeah,
So, I just thought it was a funny, fact I saw. So, Mike Ditka is the only rookie tight end to ever go over 1,000 yards. Do you think Kyle Pitts will go over 1,000 yards
yes,
this year?
for sure, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, first of all,
I think so,
because of the offense that he's in, he's gonna be one of the primary targets. And second of all, I think listing him at tight end is being very generous.
That's a
Yeah.
cheat code.
Yeah,
He's a cheat code for a tight end.
For
he's
his-
like that. He's like that 1 week in fantasy where they still had Taysom Hill listed as tight end,
Yeah, and you got
and you got to start him at tight end when he played quarterback.
Yeah, I remember that. So, but I'm a Florida fan, so what makes him a tight end is because he's got a wide receiver body, but he still blocks like a tight end.
Right, but I don't think the Falcons are going to use him like that. I think he's basically going to be like a slot receiver for the Falcons.
He better be like the rest of the tight ends and be a killer. That's all I gotta say.
So the Aaron Hernandez joke.
Yes, it was a very
that-
poor one.
That wasn't even the Falcons, but okay.
Hopefully, it doesn't leave us hanging.
What wasn't the Falcons?
You said that he better be a killer like the rest of them.
Yeah, Florida tight ends.
Oh, I see.
That went right over Gooch's head.
Are
It
y'all
did.
y'all gonna ignore my joke?
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it either.
I said hopefully he doesn't leave us hanging.
It
Okay.
was funny but weak.
I know.
It's,
Not
anyways,
intro worthy.
in other NFL rookie news, the Patriots have found their future franchise
Oh my
quarterback.
god. I'm not even sucking Mills over here.
I love it because I've been keeping y'all don't know that my Patriots bias is almost as bad as Wiz is for the Cowboys, but I've just been keeping it really low and under wraps. But I wish we would have started this podcast during at any point during the Brady era, because I was that intolerable Patriots fan. I was miserable to be around during football season. And now that y'all are about to start seeing it again.
Okay.
Just pray that the Texans aren't amazing this season. After so many people, I mean, they're not going to be. The odds are they're not.
I think we're good.
But say they win more than 4 games, or at least they start the season off hot and exceeding the expectations that everybody in the league is.
So basically, what you're saying,
0-16.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is, say they win week 1.
If they win week 1, I'm annoying. I'm gonna have the biggest head just to watch them. Who do they play week 2? I forgot.
I don't know.
Texans schedule. We're gonna win week 1, and then week 2 just absolutely shit the bed.
If
They play the Browns week 2, so yeah, that's how that's going.
if y'all win week 1, I'm driving back from Houston Sunday night because I'm not staying in a house with Hunter.
Oh, I will be the most annoying person in that house. Y'all will hate me.
But yeah, we didn't even really talk about it. Yeah, so we had our first round of preseason games this week and got a taste of some of our rookies.
Hey, Nico Collins.
Shut the
Was
fuck
beautiful.
up.
Okay, you know what? Follow some Texans Twitter. He's actually drawing some Andre Johnson comparisons.
Hey,
Have you seen those?
Yes, I have, and I mean I know it's just preseason, but he looked really good. He was strong. He was faster than plenty of the Green Bay's corners.
Did we? I know this is old news, but I didn't hear it on the last episode. Did y'all go over the Davis Mills Twitter day
Twitter day
from training camp?
Oh no, I didn't. That was funny.
So speaking,
that's
of,
like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I didn't
was
see
it that long ago? We talked
Yeah, it was
about it. We were sending all the screenshots to Hunter. It was like two weeks
It
ago.
was
It was right after we
episode
recorded last
14.
episode. It was right after episode 14, and there was multiple Texans sideline reporters and stuff just on Twitter during training camp, multiple tweets saying that Davis Mills was having one of the worst single days of training camp they'd ever seen a rookie quarterback have for any team.
Yes, I'm all here to shit on Davis Mills, but he's
yes.
he
He threw
there's been
6 interceptions in half of a practice.
Yes.
in the days since everybody's mentioned how he's become more comfortable, that those are just growing pains and he was showing his nerves, but now he stepped up and grown more comfortable in the pocket, which he showed that a little bit towards Green Bay. I'm just saying it. I watched the first half of the Green Bay game, and Houston's defense has made me love them so. They're so aggressive. I think we forced 2 or 3 turnovers.
I can't
No,
wait to
two fumbles.
Yeah,
can't wait to
Jordan
clip
Love had-
this.
Jordan Love
Made-
hadn't touched a football in over a year.
Made the Packers go 3 and out their first 2 drives. It was just so beautiful.
I can't wait to clip this and play it back whenever the Jags put 40 on y'all.
It's preseason. I'm not doing it. Look, we play Dallas Saturday, I think. We'll see more
Dude, I
then.
wish that game was in Houston. Why is it? I swear our preseason games are always in Dallas.
I don't know,
We
but
play
I
every
think
preseason.
next Tuesday is when I'm going to do my trial for HBO so I can watch Hard Knocks.
Oh, I watched episode 1. I was going to bring that up too. You haven't watched episode 1 yet?
No, I haven't watched episode 1.
Well, I'm talking about it without you.
I mean, you can. I've seen it all over Twitter how corny it was.
Well,
I see people say it was corny.
I'm stepping out of the room for a second.
What's his name? What's our coach's name? I am blanking.
McCarthy?
McCarthy. McCarthy is fucking corny.
He's a very corny
I
person.
cannot stand him.
I forgot Dan Quinn was y'all's DC for a while.
Okay, so yeah.
Talking about DC's, Lovie Smith, love the guy.
Oh,
Old
Lovie
school.
Smith is great.
He's our DC. I fucking love it.
Oh yeah. Whenever he was fired from the Buccaneers head coach, he shouldn't have been fired. I mean, now they're better off.
Oh yeah, they're better off now, but I don't think he should have been a head
time,
coach.
At the time.
I think defense is a specialty, and he's turned our defense into such hungry players. Everybody talks about it, and they set up a real good presence. I mean, it showed on the tape. I think we held Green Bay to 7 points. It was what it was, the whole game.
Mm-hmm. So
It was great.
I have some good for my preseason game, the Cowboys. What I took away from that is our defense
Sucks.
should be top 20. It's still
I'm back.
Oh shit! What you got, Gooch?
Look like McDonald's.
Um,
What are you eating? Oh, Chick-fil-A. I saw red.
I almost
I'm
told
jealous.
Ashley to pick me up some. I should.
I had a nice, refreshing salad. Shout out my doctor.
But
That's why I got Chick-fil-A, because I cash apped my wife on her way home from work and told her to get dinner, and she's been wanting salad for like the last 3 days, so she went to Chick-fil-A.
spicy chicken sandwich.
You know it.
Do they need to bring back the spicy grilled?
Oh,
I didn't know they
yes.
had one. That sounds
It was
good.
so good.
I thought it was like a new thing. I got it like twice last year, and I'm like, I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a while. Let me go back, and it's just gone. I'm like,
Oh, man. If I didn't know they had that, I would have copped it. That
Oh.
sounds so good.
because
Which-
their regular grilled is awful.
The funny
Well,
thing...
that's...
Go ahead. I'm chewing.
All right, fat ass. See, there's a bunch of places that have a grilled chicken sandwich, and I will not eat it because of the texture. It'll be like too rubbery, or it just tastes like fake chicken. Like
Yeah.
Subway, I can't eat
Oh,
Subway's
yeah.
chicken anymore.
That doesn't even look like real grilled chicken.
No, it hurts. It hurts watching it. I'm just, oh god.
You know what's awful? My favorite thing at Subway was the chicken bacon ranch melt. And the chicken is rubbery. I don't think that bacon is real. That bacon, like,
if it is real, it looks like it's been sitting on that counter for 3 days.
it pulls into strings. It makes me want to like just throw up. I'm just like,
It's like undercooked chicken.
yeah, it's awful.
Well, not undercooked chicken, undercooked bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there the other day and got chicken bacon ranch salad. And they really put like 6 chunks of chicken on there. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm paying 7 and some change for a salad with 2 strips of bacon, like 6 chunks of chicken. I was like, you know what, just load up the vegetables, ma'am. Just give me extra spinach, extra tomato, onion, everything. I was like, this is ridiculous.
But
And
I can't
when did
even
they-
stand their lettuce anymore. Like,
Oh, I don't get their lettuce. I get a spinach salad, but they used to chop the salads. I don't know when.
I know they don't
chopping
chop
salads.
anymore, and it pisses me off.
Why? It makes it such a hassle.
I know, because then you got like, I got a whole slice of fucking salami in my salad that I got to deal with.
Yes, I've got like chunks of onion and giant slices of tomato. I'm like,
A full strip of bacon. Like, fucking chop that shit
oh
up.
no. She cut the bacon for me.
And
But
like,
I'm-
you got to mix it yourself too, because like when they would chop it, they would like mix it as they chopped it. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're
That
talking
saves them a whole 5 seconds per order because all they had to do when they chopped it was just done.
I haven't been
And
to
it's-
Subway in like a year.
Fuck them. I'm the only way I'm going to eat them is if I'm on campus doing a whole bunch of homework because their Subway salad is way better.
Spice some chicken. And just fucking make your own like salad. Mix it up. That's what I do.
I mean, it's a lot better anyways because you can get what you want.
Dude, I rotate between HEB's Caesar dressing.
I got some of that in my fridge.
Dude, I
I talking about the refrigerated one.
yes.
I have that in my fridge.
And Olive Garden's light Italian.
Ooh, I wish Subway would sell their sweet onion dressing.
I've never tried it.
Oh, it's really good and it's only 60 calories.
It is good.
Really.
I wish
See-
they would sell it. I need to Google it and see if they do. I don't know. I've never seen it in stores.
Okay, I have the perfect tie-in for this fat ass conversation to sort of get us
Talking
tied back
about
into
salad.
football. I know, but I'm literally sitting here eating a large Chick-fil-A combo on air.
Wait,
So-
before you get in, let me talk about Chick-fil-A. It tried their I forgot what it's called now. The frosted lemonade. Try the frosted lemonade. Who the fuck orders that?
What is it?
It's a curdled mess in a cup. It's ice cream and lemonade in a cup.
So it's a lemonade float.
Yeah.
Yes, it is disgusting.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
it
That's
curdles.
been at mine for years. It's awful.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try it forever, and every time I tried to, they said they were out of something. I'm like, oh, whatever. I finally tried it. Disgusting.
While we're
And
bitching about Chick-fil-A,
I didn't think about it before I ordered it, but citric acid and milk and dairy does not go together.
no.
I'm fucking. I felt disgusting after it. Anyways, go get your Chick-fil-A rant. Then back on topic.
Okay. Why the fuck do they think they can rename an Arnold Palmer to a Sunjoy?
Where the fuck did you see that?
It's on their menu now.
I did
It's a
hear about
Sunjoy.
that. I think I heard
I
about
will
that from
never
you.
I don't-
call it a Sunjoy.
I don't get Arnold Palmer's, but my father-in-law did. We were going over there the other weekend, and I was like, "Hey, y'all, just pick you up some drinks." He said, "Yeah, give me an Arnold Palmer." And we go there. I'm like, "Hey, can we have an Arnold Palmer?" They're like, "Yeah, one Sunjoy." I'm like, "What the fuck
No,
are you talking
it's an Arnold
about?
Palmer.
It's a fucking Arnold. Like, can they not put that? on
Say
their
it right.
I don't know if like for legal reasons they can't put it on their menu or what, because like it's on their menu now, Sunjoy. So
I will never. If I worked there, I would never say. I don't
No.
know. They pay pretty good, so I might.
It's something that shouldn't piss me off, but it pisses me off.
Okay, never mind. That's
So,
a different rant.
Perfect 50-50, like, on this conversation and then into football. This is going to eat up some time, too. We'll do terrible 10s after this. I brought it up before we started recording. So, and I'm going to just say, disclaimer, if you saw this on Twitter, yes, I'm copying this 100%. This is not an original idea. I 100% stole this from Chris Long's podcast.
Okay.
But we are going to do a Gatorade flavor draft.
I like
so-
this idea.
All right, so give me a second. I'm gonna do like a generator for
Oh God.
order, just to get like a random order.
Do I need to pull up all the Gatorade flavors?
Are you gonna share your screen?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess.
That'd be a good idea.
Let me see.
Because I can't think of all the flavors off the top of my head. I just know the ones that my go-tos.
Yeah.
Well, so it's only gonna be like a 4-round draft.
So we're each picking 4.
Yeah. Draft order generator. What the fuck?
Oh, you know what? I've got 2 go-tos that change depending on my how I'm feeling.
If any one of y'all picks the silly ass cucumber lime, I'm leaving.
Get ready to leave.
Duh, you're disgusting. That is like a liquid salad.
Okay. Let's see if this works.
Cucumber water's nice. The cucumber lime Gatorade is a disgrace.
All right. Can I share my screen? Wiz? Yeah, I can.
I already said that.
Okay. There's my. Whoa. What the fuck happened? Okay. So
The
here
fuck is this?
it's just a draft.
Number of
order.
teams in the league.
Yeah,
Can't
it,
make it.
it wouldn't let me do 3. So, I mean,
What would you do 4?
all right. What the hell?
What are you doing, Gooch?
All right. So I get the first pick.
God damn it.
Wiz and then Hunter,
Last.
Okay.
and we're gonna do traditional snake.
Okay, so it's Gooch.
Hunter's gonna be so mad because with the number 1 pick, I'm going lime cucumber.
Why? No one's gonna steal that from you.
I don't care. That's the best flavor.
You could have took that with your last.
if I'm at the store, and I can get any Gatorade, I am going lime cucumber.
Oh my God, you're fucking disgusting, dog.
There is nothing more refreshing
Yes,
than
there
an
is.
ice cold
Yes, there
lime
is.
cucumber Gatorade.
Literally any other of their 67 flavors.
I'm writing this list.
Are there really 67, or did you pull that out of your ass?
I pull that out of my ass.
Oh.
I would, as much as I hate artificial grape, I would take grape over the lime cucumber.
So the reason I brought this up before we got on air is because the person who had number 1 overall on Chris Long's podcast chose grape. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I ended up reading the whole thing. But anyways, Wiz,
That's-
number 2 pick.
Okay, you're frozen for a second. I'm going to have to go with lemon lime. Really?
I mean, it's good, but I don't know if it's second overall.
I
Third.
That's my favorite.
Give me Glacier Freeze.
And then you get a pick again.
Oh, I'm Tom. Oh shit! Give me Orange.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Now-
I hope this next one's not taken from. I got 2 more in my head, in the top of my head.
I got
I'm
2
taking-
more, but I think one's going to get taken from me.
I am taking Cool Blue.
God damn it! No, that was the next one.
Okay, I'm going to say
I didn't know
one of
to say.
mine for
I've
a
got my
sleeper.
top 2. Are we doing
Cool.
4 rounds?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Cool Blue and Orange are the 2 I was tied at my second pick.
So I'm going to save one, and if I don't get it, I'm going to be... Wait, I get back-to-backs here, right?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah. Give me Glacier Cherry, the white one, and Throwback Citrus Cooler.
Oh, I never had that one. That sounds
It's
really good.
so good. It's like the original. It's like back when they only had one flavor.
That Glacier Cherry hit different.
It is so good.
Never tried.
Oh,
You've never
man.
tried Glacier Cherry?
No. I'm usually in the same boat on most cherry flavors that they're taste like medicine to me.
Oh, they're so good.
I don't know about that. Okay. We've like wiped out most of my go-tos, so I think I have to settle with Fruit Punch here.
Fruit Punch is another one for me, like the cucumber one. To me, it's if it's ice cold, it's great. But if
You
it's
can't-
anything less than ice cold, it's not good.
This is what
I
sucks about
100%
Snake
agree
Order.
with you on there.
He took. All right. Give me Blue Cherry,
Never tried that one either.
and I'm stuck between 2 flavors right now for this next one. They're both great, but I feel like Arctic Blitz will edge it out. Give me Arctic Blitz.
Okay, so I've got one that I'd be willing to bet neither one of y'all are gonna know about. But
Okay.
honestly, this should have been my number 1.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? But yeah.
Wait, am I skipping Wiz?
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
Yeah, I tried to
Um,
skip Wiz. Well, he's not gonna think of it either, anyways. So
All my go-tos have been taken, so I have to do some research.
Have y'all tried the green apple one?
yeah, my wife likes it.
Yeah.
It's so hard to find around here. That's a really good one, but Arctic Blitz, just because of how it's easy for me to grab around here, is what I took. Trying to think if there's any other flavor
Is there
I
a
forgot.
good place to find like a list of all of these?
No, I'm doing this off the top of the head.
Yeah, me too.
I can't think anymore. Like I knew those. I knew most of what we said other than those cherry ones.
Let's see if I can get
The
all
gas station I
Gatorade
used to work
flavors.
at had a giant cooler just for Gatorade, and we had every single flavor you could imagine.
Okay, is this allowed? Am I allowed to say 0 lemon lime?
No,
No.
Yeah, no, because like to me
it tastes different.
no, it
I mean,
doesn't.
yes it does.
Barely.
Yes, it does. But in that case,
No.
I could have just went through saying zeros because I'll
Oh
grab
wait,
both.
I might have a list for you.
Okay.
Wiz.
Wow. Fuck. I am fucked. I don't know anything else. I think everything I've tried is on this list. So I'll have to go with something that just sounds good. And I'm going with green apple.
Thought Hunter just said that.
I just said that, you dumb fuck.
You didn't put it on here.
No, I mentioned it though.
Oh, I thought
went
you-
through all that extra trouble.
I mean,
So-
I didn't. I was trying to find something I tried before that I couldn't remember, but nothing. I feel like
The green apple's it's pretty good.
So is this the last pick?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like
This is the Tom Brady 199th overall of this draft. And it's the Gatorade Flow Watermelon Mist. Have either of y'all ever even heard of that? It is so good. I forgot about it. I still forget about it.
That made me forget about the melon flavor, and I'm really pissed.
I like the melon one.
The melon one's really. I would have took that number 4 if I remembered.
But see, the thing is, no one ever until at first, before you knew about melon, no one ever intentionally got it. You always thought that you were getting orange, and then realized once you got in your mom's car, you had actually got melon.
No, the melons I've tried were green. Yeah, I had a green melon.
But either way, the Flow series watermelon Gatorade was elite. I was drinking 2 a day there for a summer. And then, so before we end this, how do y'all feel about G2?
G2,
I can't think when I've tried G2.
I just came across one that I should have taken last. Oh shit, where is it? Strawberry lemonade.
Oh, that one's good.
I would try it. I'm just not big on artificial strawberry flavors.
I like that one, and then the strawberry watermelon one's pretty good too.
Anything strawberry or watermelon's good. I'll give you that.
I love
Okay.
lemonade flavored drinks like that. I don't
Now-
like actual lemonade.
From one draft to another, let's
now-
draft up our terrible tens quarterback list.
To the list that people actually come to see.
I was on the clock that entire time, and I did not even think of one damn quarterback to list up there.
Yeah, so if you didn't gather, we're doing quarterbacks this week. This is our last Terrible Tens players list.
Yeah, this is the last positional list.
And then we'll have offenses, defenses, and teams.
Yes.
Yes.
I think we're doing all 32 teams.
Yeah, because it's a power ranking.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
All
I
right.
think. Yeah. Yeah.
I know
So
who's
really,
going.
we only have the Lions. We only have 2 more terrible tens, and then we'll just do the
power rankings.
power rankings. Yeah.
Gooch, you get pick number 32. Who you put?
Let's go. Who do you think I'm putting?
I think we should draw straws.
Nope. Rotation is rotation.
No, wait. I would have pick number 32
No,
because
yeah.
I have,
He
You're
would.
this week.
So then
So
you would have
Gooch is
next week. Or yeah.
and then Wiz would be after that,
I'm that.
And then it would go back
and then
to
I
Hunter.
would do power ranking.
Oh, I fucking.
Well, then looks like the Texans are going to be 31.
Oh,
Fuck yeah. I love it. I fucking love how this worked out in my favor. I'm glad we're not doing kickers.
what?
I somehow get us to skip a week or something.
Dude, let's do kickers. Fuck it. All right, let's
So-
just change to kickers.
So now y'all want to do. All right. So number 10. Give me. Fuck. Wow. This is rough because it's hard to. If I'm gonna get it roasted, whatever pick I do. Matt Ryan at 10.
Starting it off.
It's projections.
That dude hasn't been top 25 in 2 years.
Okay, that was a panic pick. Can I go with my gut instead?
Nope. You
That's
said it.
That was a panic pick. I said Nico Collins last week, and I was just fucking around.
Wiz, you decide. Are you giving it to him? Are you letting him redo it?
It's pick number 10. That's the only reason why. It's
Okay.
the only reason why.
That's the only reason why I get to redo it.
Yes.
Give me Herbert.
You fuck. That was my 9.
That's nice.
Give me Herbert. Yeah, that's who I wanted to go.
I can't even get mad because I thought I had 10 before we started recording, and that's who I was going to say.
Okay, I thought y'all would kill me if I put him that high. That's why I was
Okay.
like, veteran.
Give me at 9. I'm going through teams in my head. This is tough. Damn. Okay. Oh, is he 9 or is he better than that? The guy I'm thinking of very well might be better than 9, and you guys might get pissed.
I think I know the 10 quarterbacks that should be on this list. Oh, fuck.
Stop looking up lists. I swear to God.
No, I'm looking at. I was going through the teams thinking. I don't need a list for quarterbacks.
You better
Yeah,
not. But ranking wise, I feel like you would. Kind of like Allen Robinson at 4. PFF God over here.
I don't use PFF. I use ESPN Plus.
He just
He
memorizes
was an
it before
honorable
the
mention.
show.
He was an honorable mention on that. I'm bougie. I got that Disney Plus bundle.
Okay.
So does my
let's
friend. I'm
see.
bumming off of him, thank God.
Number 10. Or number 9, correction. Okay, I like it. I feel good about it. Kyler Murray. I'm looking at the logos, and I think there are 8 better.
Okay, and
I
think this
feel
is
like Herbert's better than Murray, but okay.
I think so too.
That's all right.
I feel like this is a perfect spot.
Well,
to put Baker Mayfield.
you fuck. He is not top 10.
He's better than Kyler.
No,
He's
he's
better
not.
than Herbert.
You realize him and Gardner
Whoa.
Minshew's stats are identical, right? Yeah.
Do you realize Ryan Tannehill and Patrick Mahomes' stats are identical? Since Ryan
Yeah,
Tannehill's
Ryan-
starting job.
Ryan Tannehill's like possibly a top 5 quarterback since he's been in
But he's
Tennessee.
not going on this list.
How would have took him over Baker?
Yeah,
No.
easily.
No.
Easily.
You wouldn't take Ryan Tannehill over Baker Mayfield?
No.
You're okay. Okay, well, I like this is our last player list, and I really like that Wiz managed to ruin every single one.
Thank you. I thank you so
Ryan
much.
Tannehill's not. I'm adding everyone in the Discord right now.
Can't
Can
wait.
we not right this second? Like, can we wait till we can all pay attention to this and roast you
No.
after?
No.
Please.
He's got to get
going.
it in now.
I'm going to be distracted. Yeah, because we'll be distracted.
Okay,
All
go
right.
ahead, Hunter.
Number 7.
Has to be better than Baker Mayfield.
Oh, he's better. I want to put him higher, but I don't know how he's going to do it in this new offense. Give me Matthew Stafford.
I like it.
I like that.
So I'm at 6.
Yeah.
So I want to name this guy, honestly, just to keep him out of the top 5. Because I'm afraid if I don't, someone's going to put him in the top 5, and then I'm going to get real pissed. So at 6, give me Lamar Jackson.
Good. I like it. I almost put him at 10.
And once again, I feel like that is the perfect setup
God.
Here we go. He's going to fuck it up again.
for. Do you have a guess?
No. Dak
yes,
Prescott.
you're going to say Dak. I don't hate it. I think he's definitely top 5.
So,
I
if we're
think
gonna,
he's 5.
so it is Dak. You're putting Dak there, right?
I'm putting Dak.
All right. At 4, I'll put Josh Allen.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so now we're at the 3, and we are for sure leaving somebody out.
Yes.
I feel it.
So I've got 1.
Yeah, I've got 4 that we're for sure leaving out.
4
Or-
leaving out?
No, like
Oh,
I've
4
got
total.
4 that are definitely top 5. So this is Baker
Oh,
Mayfield. Baker
fuck.
Mayfield is screwing us over. So I'm at 3. I have 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna put. I could. Oh, should I?
Don't do it.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous, Chip. I'm nervous.
Oh man.
I don't know what kind of fuck shit this man's
No.
gonna say.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna put Tom Brady at 3. I wanted to do
Brady?
something, yeah,
Over
way
those
ball
other 3 guys?
for sure, 100%. What? Well, only over one of them, and I think I know who we're gonna leave off. I hope I know who.
Oh,
we're gonna
God.
leave off. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Yep.
He
Yep.
should have went 3 over Brady.
No, he should not have.
I think Brady should have been left off because of his age.
He's the reigning Super Bowl champion.
Okay.
His defense carried him. Anyways,
He scored 35.
Wiz, just say your second pick so we can mention who we left off.
So, who do we want to leave off?
You know who. Don't fuck this up. It's very obvious out of these three who you have to leave out.
Is it?
To me, it is.
I feel like y'all are gonna hate me for this.
Well, hold on. Give me just 1 second before you announce this. Because I think I am going to hate you. Okay, say it.
Deshaun Watson. No, I'm kidding.
You taking my joke for the first pick? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I'll let y'all look at the doc to see if y'all.
No, just say I'm not looking
Just
at the
say
doc.
it.
I have my logos pulled up, and I want a true reaction.
Gooch, I mean, Wiz,
I'm
just
worried.
fucking
I'm
say
worried.
it.
Russell Wilson.
You fucking fucker.
That's who we should have left off. That's who should have
Yes,
been set
it
at
is.
3.
No, it's not. Tom Brady is better than Russell Wilson.
Well, it looks like
Not right now.
Tom Brady is better right now than Russell Wilson.
No, he's not.
Yes,
No,
he
he's
is.
not.
Yes,
y'all
he
have
is.
put me in a very
No,
tough predicament
see,
right here.
Hunter, my thought process was all the stuff going on this offseason while we're leaving someone off.
No.
Y'all have put
The
me
reason
in
we're leaving
such
somebody off is because you put Baker Mayfield at 6.
8.
8. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Kyler shouldn't have been 9. You should have said Baker there.
Should have said Baker, period.
Kyler is better than Baker.
I'm so fucking hot right now.
This is Wiz's fault. We all agree that this is Wiz's fault.
Yes, but now I'm stuck between 2 quarterbacks.
Yep.
One that has a chip on his shoulder, and the other one has went to the last 2 Super Bowls.
Well, and the chip on his shoulder is the reigning league MVP.
Yes, and I also despise him.
And the fact that that's the one that Wiz was willing to leave off.
Fucking typical Cowboys fan.
Right.
God. Look, I'm sorry to do it to you, Christian, but I'm taking... You know, fuck it, I put my bias at this. Oh, God, this is so hard. Every time I'm about to say the name, I want to switch.
Hey, you know what? We left Devontae Adams off. Let's leave that fuck off, too.
It's not even that. Because I know he's about to play so fucking great next season.
He played so great last season.
Yes, but now he has called back. He has to prove that he still has it at his age, so people will want him next year. He wants to prove the Packers wrong. So with that being said, give me Mahomes.
All right, well, direct any and all hate over this segment to Wiz.
I feel like Baker at 8 isn't... I'm taking Baker over Lamar.
No, dog.
I
Baker.
think, yeah.
Baker
Baker's the
is
second best quarterback in that division.
We are no longer letting Wiz host these calls. That way I could just fucking kick him.
Baker is on the outside, like half of top 15.
No. Baker
Yes.
is a top 10 quarterback. Last
He
year,
is-
he was a top 10 quarterback.
He's not. In what world? In what world is Ryan Tannehill, Justin Herbert, Kyler Murray worse than Baker Mayfield? And Russell Wilson. Or, no, you didn't. Yeah, you left Aaron Rodgers. In what world is Aaron Rodgers worse than Baker Mayfield?
Let's see.
I'm depressed.
I'm looking up. Give me a second.
Damn, people are literally like half and half on this. They're split this.
Oh, you're in the Discord. I forgot.
Yeah, there's people saying both. They're...
It's about 50-50.
It's about 50-50. I cannot believe that. Who's this Derek dude from nowhere says Tannehill?
I don't know who the fuck that is. I think he just joined. Baker is not.
Oh yeah, this is joining some random dude. Tannehill. I would take Tannehill. What's this shit that poll?
I'm the only one who voted on it.
Oh, well, now make it 2.
Okay.
I voted
also.
on it.
Okay.
And it's straight 50-50.
Listen.
Yeah, there's 24 votes. Straight 50-50. That's funny. Look. fuck what your feelings are. I will take Tannehill over Baker 7 days out of the week. Without a doubt. Without any question. Little short fuck. We're just gonna have radio silence here.
Hold on, I'm looking. I'm like doing a little bit of research.
I felt awkward. I'm like, all right, either my mic's fucking up or they're just not talking.
No, I mean, well, Ryan Tannehill but played in an AFC Championship game.
Baker. It was
played in a playoff game.
It was a close game before Mahomes went out. Was doing what he needed to do to compete with Mahomes. He did better than Watson against the Texans.
Hey, Daniel had a good idea or a good thing right here. He's another Kirk Cousins. He has a stacked offense around him and can't do any better.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Wiz, you're not gonna live this one down anytime soon.
All right, that's a low blow. B, you're picking Colin Cowherd whenever he's the biggest Baker hater out there.
I'm confused.
I hate.
Oh yeah, no. That's what I was basing that off of though when I said that him and Gardner Minshew have the same stats.
Numbers never lie until someone wants to, or numbers don't mean shit until someone wants to disagree with me. Because when I bring numbers in an argument, I can tell you that James Harden in every facet of his career is better than Kobe Bryant. Playoffs and regular season. Stats support.
Okay, this is pretty
But he's
funny.
not.
So,
We know.
shut the fuck up. NFL career between these two players. Player 1, his completion percentage is 61.9. Passer rating, 89.1. Passing yards per game, 241.6. Passing touchdowns per game is 1.6. And interceptions a game is 0.9. Player 2 is 62.9 completion, 93.1 passer rating, 240.4.
Yeah, you're just
passing
reading the
yards per
Colin
game.
Cowherd thing.
Yes, for the viewers can't see this.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I was like,
The
why are you
listeners.
reading the thing I'm literally looking at? But I get it.
1.6 passing touchdowns per game, and a half an interception a game. You picking player 1 or player 2?
Okay.
I'm picking player 2 all day, and that player is Gardner Minshew.
Listen to this. Baker broke the rookie touchdown record until it was then broken again. But he had the worst O-line that year and didn't have Odell yet.
And what did he do with Odell?
Odell is shit.
Say it. No, what'd you do?
Odell
What did he
is
do with
shit.
Odell?
He's shit.
What he?
He did better
Okay.
without Odell. He doesn't need Odell.
So he says Odell's shit, but then said he didn't have Odell yet.
Because that's what everyone in the chat is talking about right now. That he's got Odell and Landry. I mean,
All right, I'm ready to move on.
no. Baker is top.
No, he's not.
I am taking Baker Mayfield.
I said this 2 episodes ago on my last episode. I get text messages about some shit Wiz said after every single episode drops. So
Okay.
I'm looking forward to the same people texting me this week talking about how Wiz sounds like a dumbass.
Oh, it's okay. We're going to include Rowdy in that now because Rowdy just texted saying, I just watched Hard Knocks. I'm a Cowboys fan now. Cowboys to the ship. No. Get some help.
That's a good transition because I did want to talk about Hard Knocks, and Hunter said he hasn't even watched it yet, but I don't care.
I'm not done.
Fuck.
Yes, you
Jesus
are. We're moving
Christ.
on.
There's one more stat
We're
I gotta
moving
bring.
on.
There's one
No.
more stat I gotta bring.
No, okay. Well, while you're bringing that up, we're going to talk about Hard Knocks.
No, it's
Wait,
just
I want to hear. I want to hear
One,
Wiz's stat that he
two.
feels is so important.
Minshew has played exactly half as many games as Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
So let him play another 23 games and have those same stats. Then we can talk.
So you're saying
he's also played with shittier weapons.
No, he hasn't.
DJ Chark.
DJ Chark was one of the
Ass.
one of the best receivers his rookie season. DJ
So you're-
Chark was
So you're going to take Chark over Landry.
not
and
yet,
Odell
but rookie.
You're going
year,
to take Chark over Odell.
and Austin Hooper and Nick Chubb out of the backfield.
And Kareem Hunt.
Okay, what's his face? Fucking Robinson was almost rookie of the year last year.
Okay, and who was his backup?
You can't even name him.
All right then.
Okay, but no.
Moving
you're wrong.
on.
You're wrong saying Shark was the issue because Gardner barely played last year. But his
I didn't say Chark was the issue. I just
but
said
you said I'm taking rookie year Shark over how Landry was 2 years ago. Landry and Odell.
That wasn't the question.
Wait, so
I was saying Gardner had shittier receivers, and still put up good stats.
He's played 23 games in 2 years. Most of them was his rookie year, because Foles went down.
All right.
And Shark was a beast that year. So no, Shark was insane that year. He fell off a cliff last year. So Shark.
This is where I start tuning out.
The year Minshew started, he fell off a cliff.
No, the year.
Yeah, you said he fell off a cliff last year. The year Minshew was the starter.
No, I'm thinking 2 years, because we're in a new year now. 2 years ago was Minshew and Shark's rookie year. Shark was
right.
Last year,
Minshew was the starter.
Last year, Minshew lost his starting job.
Why did he lose his starting job?
Because he wasn't good enough.
Okay, so what you're saying is that if Baker had a viable backup, he would lose his starting job too.
No. Results matter. How you play in certain points of the game matter.
So does it matter that the Browns have a vastly better defense?
Last year, only.
I think you can say unless you all the way back to 2017, I think the Browns have had a consistently better defense than the Jags.
Are we done yet? I heard silence, so I assumed we're done. Moving on, we have a listener question for the first time in a while.
Oh wait, that's not what I was going to talk about next. We're gonna
what are you talking about next? Oh, I forgot. My bad. So I told you when I'm tuning out because I'm tired of hearing it. I tuned out when I went to the doc.
So Hard Knocks episode 1 came out last week, and the first I knew this was going to be like a thing. Literally, I turned it on. First thing on my TV is Dak's ankle.
Oh, God.
And they played it like 4 times.
You got new ankles, too.
It's bad. Like, it's rough to watch. And, like, on top of that, like, you get, like, the side one-on-one interview with Dak, like, basically narrating the whole thing. Oh, my gosh. It's so much worse. Because he taught, like, I didn't see this, like, obviously when I watched the game live, I didn't catch this, but he talks about how, like, he thought it was just, like, dislocated or, like, something like that, and said that he tried to grab his foot and put it back straight, and they cut to the clip of him taking his leg and, like, hitting his leg against the ground trying to pop his foot back into place.
Oh, my God.
It was gruesome.
Look, I don't want too many spoilers because I haven't watched, and I'm waiting until week 3 to watch.
Yeah, I mean, like, episode 1 was pretty slow as they.
So are they doing the usual 5 episodes or just 4 since there's only 3 preseason games?
I would imagine it's 5.
We had the
Cowboys.
Extra.
Yeah, Cowboys had 5 games. Never mind. So I wonder if that's going to factor. I wonder if that's going to factor in their decision for now on. They're going to pick whoever's in the Hall of Fame game.
That kind of makes sense.
But they picked the Hall of Fame game so much earlier than they picked.
Texans might be the Hall of Fame game next year. Andre Johnson.
The only other thing, like, big takeaway that I had from Hard Knocks was that, and I like really clowned on Wiz for this multiple episodes, but Hard Knocks might be making me a believer in Micah Parsons. Because, like, episode 1 was very Micah Parsons heavy.
I'll be the judge of this. But also, Hard Knocks will choose certain players. Like, whenever they were in Houston, one of the players they followed was Vince Wilfork. Which, I mean, obviously a great option. He's personality. Funny. Yeah. But they choose certain players to watch and, like, build a story around. Just like that third-string quarterback from, or third or fourth-string quarterback in Cleveland. I can't even think his name. But they built such a huge hype story over him.
Yeah, I know.
He looks like your average dude off the street.
I know who you're talking about.
But just because Hard Knocks is focusing on Micah Parsons doesn't mean he's going to be the next grade. They do
Well,
it
it's
to
like-
literally
No,
anybody.
You see a lot of them. Trust me.
Was it
Like
last year they did the Raiders?
I don't know.
I think
Did they
it
do
was.
Hard Knocks last year?
Yeah, they did Hard Knocks last year. I didn't watch Hard Knocks last year.
No, it was. Yeah, whatever year they did the Raiders, they tried to make a huge like storyline out of Mike Glennon and Nathan Peterman battling for the backup job.
No, that wasn't last year. That was the year before.
Yeah.
I think last year was.
Yeah, it was the Rams and Chargers.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Because last year, Mariota was backing up Carr.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it
I
was
forgot about
that year. They did the Raiders. They made this whole big storyline about Mike Glennon versus Nathan Peterman for the backup job, and it was like the most like who cares segment ever.
Okay.
Is that it for the?
No,
That's
no,
pretty
another,
much-
another topic. Please tell me you hate Mike McCarthy.
I don't know enough about him. I don't follow him like
Yeah.
you do. So this is like really my first like big dose of Mike McCarthy.
Okay, so did y'all see the Skip Bayless and what's that girl's
Yes.
name? Did y'all see that?
Yeah, it's about
Yeah,
like,
that was funny.
Skip
Okay,
said
so
basically
She put him in this place.
So, no,
I loved
listen,
it.
Listen. So Skip was right and wrong. He was right in the fact that Mike McCarthy doesn't have the right energy for a NFL coach.
I thought
He
you.
was,
Never mind.
he was wrong relating it to his weight because you have guys like Andy Reid. That's
right.
fine.
Also,
So,
guys
but-
like that one coach from the Browns that goes.
I knew you were gonna bring that guy up.
Oh my
He
God.
retired, didn't he?
Yeah.
Poor
He's not
guy.
on the Browns anymore. But
He was
so, like,
awesome.
He is right. Mike McCarthy's energy is an issue. Like, he's fucking. I don't want to give it away because I want Hunter's reaction. So we'll talk about it next. God damn it. I'm not gonna watch it for another 2 weeks. I'm gonna.
Oh no.
I'm spoiling one part.
All right, go ahead.
Mike McCarthy's idea of hyping up the team during practice is Austin Power themed mojo moments.
I forgot about that. He plays
Dude.
an Austin Powers clip when it's
I love it.
what's his name?
But no, I would
Talking
love
about
it too.
mojo.
But it's coming from Mike McCarthy and it's got no energy behind it. Who gives a shit? Like,
I love
Yeah, 'cause
Austin Powers.
He plays the clip and then literally just like turns the projector off and like turns to the team and's like, so starting this week in practice, we're gonna have mojo moments, and it could be offense, defense, special teams, and it's not gonna be on the practice script, so you never know when it's gonna be, and it's gonna be a 2-minute session. Situational, like just says it like that, and like you don't know what it is, and it was like the most bland, like it was awkward. It was funny.
No
Look,
one's hyped
what I'm
about
waiting
mojo
for
moments.
is the episode that's going to be all about Jerry, because this is their third time being on Hard Knocks. There's going to be another episode all about Jerry.
Oh,
Dude.
that speaking of like, do you
I
hate
hate-
so and so? I hate Jerry Jones.
That's
That
the main
dude-
reason that fuels. I've said it time and time again. I don't hate the Cowboys because I'm a Texans fan. I hate the Cowboys because of Jerry Jones, and the team's not going to be much better once he dies. Steven is just as fucking
So-
idiotic.
So Jerry has done me right and done me wrong. I will say, like, the way he built the O-line for those, like, that 5-year span was amazing. But other than that, I mean, I can't. He's shit.
He's indefensible. Like
Yeah.
the fact that he's holding on to GM for this long is disgraceful.
So my real issue with Jerry is holding on to Jason Garrett for so long, then going with Mike McCarthy, going through all our troubles last year, having the whole locker room call out McCarthy, and not thinking like, I've got a good young team here. We're not paying a lot of these guys big money yet.
While I'm
Let's
thinking
get a
about
coach.
it,
Let's get a different coach. But no, he can't be wrong. He can't fire McCarthy.
Yeah.
while I'm thinking about it, did y'all see that clip of Jason Garrett like correcting the reporters because they called him Jason?
No.
No, it was really funny. He's in New York. What is he like? The offensive coordinator in New York.
Yeah.
And they said something about good to see you, Jason. He's walking off. He's like real smart assy. I can't remember what he said, but it's Coach Garrett to you. And then walked off.
Jesus
I'm like,
Christ.
why are you getting
probably
cocky?
No, he's
Their
probably
head
joking around because of that's what Deion Sanders did a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
He walked off the interview because the guy wouldn't call him Coach Sanders.
I don't know. He looked pretty. Like, you could tell he wasn't laughing or nothing. He was just like a smart ass grin. And he was. I don't know. The enigma of it was just like, fuck off. I feel like the head coach from New York, because I think it's Joe Judge.
Yes.
He's been getting a whole bunch of shit about the way he runs his practices. I feel like it's rubbing off on Garrett.
God, he's got veterans retiring left and right. It's hilarious.
Also, while we're here again, a rabbit trail again. When the fuck did Kelvin Benjamin become a tight end? Where did I miss that?
This year, he got back into the league just for that.
Oh, obviously he fucking sucks as much as Tebow.
Okay, so I was about to bring that up because now that we're back, kind of getting deeper into like training camp, Tebow doesn't look great.
Okay, so
His one opportunity to catch a pass got fucking stolen. Oh, the little receiver jumped right in front of the fuck. That was funny.
There's two big plays, of course, being called out. That's one of them. What I'm hearing,
I saw two more getting called out.
So apparently, that was how that play was designed. He was supposed to block. He wasn't meant to catch that pass. Two, the shitty looking block he made.
In the preseason game. Yeah, in the game when he goes
which one? The one that he fell over, or the one that he just got disregarded?
Spins the wrong direction.
The one where
he spins the wrong direction. So I ignored all the accounts just shitting on him and found one that actually analyzed it. So he played the play. He did everything right, except he spun the wrong direction, and therefore ended up out of the play moving forward. But he blocked his assignment and actually did a good job. Let the rusher go past.
Are you talking about the one where he pulls and like clips the dude with his shoulder?
Yes.
In what world can you watch that?
Shoulder. Right shoulder, wrong shoulder.
He barely touched the guy. How can you watch that play and say he blocked that appropriately?
But that's how some things happens. It's a little push off and things like that. That's serious hell. It's misdirection. It's
and then he got up and ran away from the play. Like I don't see
because he clipped him with the wrong shoulder. If he would have clipped him with the right shoulder, he would have then kept with the play. That was the criticism I saw of that.
That's a take I had not seen before.
I will find it. So they said, like, honest, because the defender didn't get the running back, so he did his job, just kind of wrong.
I don't know. I saw like a whole training camp montage of Tebow, and it didn't look good. And I don't say this to shit on Tebow. Like I say it because it hurts me, because there might not be a single person rooting for Tebow to make that roster more than me. I want to see Tebow on the field in Houston week 1.
My Tebow hype. I'm the biggest Tebow fan. Watching Tebow on the Gators is why I'm a football fan. I don't think he's making the team unless Urban has some other. No, I heard that Urban really doesn't see him as a tight end. He sees him as a goal line gadget player. So I mean, really, his performance might not even matter.
We'll see. I mean, if that's the truth, then it'll be interesting come actual game time to see what Urban has like cooked up for Tebow.
Yeah, I mean, I heard there's a good chance Urban like is purposely playing him wrong, so he can surprise people later.
I hope so. Could you imagine they get down in the goal line in the red zone week 1, and we get to see like a Trevor Lawrence, Tim Tebow like trick play for a touchdown?
Dude, if Tebow makes a team, I'm buying a Tebow jersey. He better throw me his fucking touchdown ball.
I mean, we are that close to the field. He can do that.
Yeah.
Little.
We're just in the corner though, which kind of
flex sucks. Right there. I might get to meet Tebow in person. I'm just saying on the sidelines. Oh.
Go ahead, Hunter. Have your moment.
I just don't want to flex too much, but I get to meet some people potentially. It's kind of bogus because it comes the year after we had JJ and Deshaun, but
Deshaun might still be there.
My hope is gone. He didn't come to. He was absent today.
No, I think, speaking of Deshaun,
If his ankle monitor will let him get that far away from the house, he might be there.
Hey, that's just an ankle watch. Relax.
So the group of women accusing Watson have started to call
Group
out
of
the
women?
NFL. Women.
Yeah, women, not woman.
I was going to let it slide.
I wouldn't.
They called out both the NFL in their investigation process, in that nothing has been done so far.
Exactly.
And they even called out the Harris County, I forget the word, but something system.
District Attorney's Office?
Something like that, for not doing anything. So I'm pretty sure in Harris County is like, since then came out and said they're like ramping up the investigation process. So I'm expecting Watson to get some, I don't know if he's going to get arrested or charges, or if the NFL is going to put him on the commissioner's list. I think they're going to have to put him on the commissioner's list, like AB situation. So,
Gotta love it.
yeah.
Gotta love it.
All right, moving on to a couple less sports-related segments. You want to start with the listener question?
I feel like
Or will the gun to your head be better?
the listener question will be a little quicker.
All right, so we did get a listener question this week, finally.
Hunter,
It's a hell of a
question.
question.
Next time it's this funny, don't write it in, please.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the question: do you want? It was from Rowdy, right?
Yeah.
So Rowdy wrote, "Do you think you could beat Steph Curry in a make-it-take-it game of 1-on-1 to 15 if Curry had to play in a wheelchair?" So, do y'all want me to go first? Because I'm going to
Sure.
say absolutely. I'm going to go a step further and say you can take any professional basketball player, and if you take half their limbs out of the equation, I can probably beat them 1-on-1.
So,
The only thing I'm picturing is like Shaq at a training camp of kids and just swatting balls away every time they shoot it. That's what I'm picturing right now.
Well, you want to know what I'm picturing? Drake and Degrassi.
okay.
Oh
y'all
my
Y'all are going to
god.
be shocked. But I'm going to say no.
I gotta hear this.
For one, basketball offensively has never been my sport. I have a fucked up Lonzo Ball Ben Simmons wrong.
What's he gonna do? Block you?
Listen, I'm
Dribble
missing it.
around him?
I'm missing. Curry?
Shoot layups?
Curry? I'm missing.
He'd have to jump over Steph just to fucking shoot a layup. Because Steph will clog the lane.
Dude, I'm missing. So that, and Curry's gonna jack up from his wheelchair some fucking rainbow ass shots.
He's not getting open. Against me, at least.
Dude.
What's keeping you from holding the wheelchair back? Put a stick in the wheel or something.
I think that's a foul.
I mean, so I'm assuming he's got some skill with a wheelchair, because there's wheelchair basketball leagues.
Yeah, you're giving him one of those like souped up like wheelchair
Yes.
basketball
So,
wheelchairs that haul ass.
I think Curry is gonna somehow get 15 points in that wheelchair before I do, because I'm that asshole.
Yeah, so we'll add a caveat to this. You get a month to train on basketball, and Steph
Okay.
Curry gets a month to train in the wheelchair.
Okay, am I
Yo.
improving
Give
question.
me
Is it
the dub.
I'm picturing myself at a, I don't know. It's a big thing here where elementary schools all have that playground outside with the double rimmed basketball hoops.
Uh-huh.
Are we playing on double rimmed hoops? Because I'm losing if we do that.
No, I think you play on NBA regulation rims.
Oh my god! I think I lose. I don't think I'm beating Curry in a wheelchair.
So, oh, Jesus.
Dude, I'm
That's
sorry.
awesome.
I'm just being honest.
And Hunter, you said W?
Oh yeah, dub easy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just sorry. Like, I don't mean this as hate towards anybody. But I think
Okay.
I'm 1-on-1. I think I've got a pretty big advantage over any disabled person.
Do this question in football terms. Give me that.
Okay. Oklahoma drill versus Zeke, but he's in a wheelchair.
Oh God, he's fucking
once again
running over my ass.
No, dude. Like I'm saying, once again, I am taking it to the house. And then when we trade sides, I am going full on right stick up, hit stick.
Okay.
How the fuck would you do? I just thought about what you said because I zoned out. How would you do this with an NFL type question?
Okay,
I just
I
said
am burning.
Did you not hear what I said?
No, I zoned out.
Okay.
Okay, you have 3 all-pro offensive linemen and Tom Brady at quarterback, but they're all amputees. 3-man rush.
That's not. This is not what I said for the record.
Us versus them. Are we getting past them?
Wait, so what? Where are they? Where are they amputated?
Like they're like nubs.
From where?
Like
The legs?
arms,
Yeah.
what?
Legs.
Yeah, I'm getting around that.
It's us 3 versus 3.
Bro, if
all
I
pro.
don't D-hand stiff arm these fuckers to the ground.
Okay, so what I said, because he said relate this to me in football terms, and I said, okay, you have Oklahoma drill against Zeke, but he's in a wheelchair.
I love that so
And
much better.
I said, I'm taking that to the house.
Okay, another question.
Bro, when I tell you
drill-
I'm hitting him so hard to where he falls backwards in the chair.
Oh, that's what I said. Like, then when we trade sides, it's right stick up, absolute hit stick.
Are you taking him in a wheelchair or him with no arms, standing up?
Wheelchair. I see with no arms. I don't.
You're still
think-
catching that shoulder.
Hell yeah, or mean ass headbutt. Fuck that. I ain't getting targeted.
I'm not athletically gifted. Even when I'm in shape,
All right, Wiz' autism showing. Meanwhile, we're all getting the dub here. Let's go ahead and move on to the lovely gun to your head segment. It's making a return finally. So, gun to your head. Name your top 3 video game systems of all time.
Systems? Oh.
Yes, systems are like consoles, and like systems consoles.
This is tough.
Yeah,
Because I have to like go with like performance versus nostalgia.
exactly.
okay.
It's really rough.
I think my picks are gonna be nostalgia based.
Yeah.
I've already got mine set up and like ready, so I'll let y'all go first.
Just top 3.
Top 3 in
Yeah.
order.
Okay.
Oh, in order. Okay.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
I think
Every gun to your head has been in order.
I know. I'm just it. Jesus. Okay.
I've got
Who-
honorable mention.
Of course.
Yeah.
Always.
My Xbox 360.
That console was trash.
It
But
really was.
those were the days when I played with all my friends. Halo.
So
everything.
nostalgia goes to that. Gotcha.
Oh no, they're all nostalgia. Xbox One does not make this list. That's my current console.
Okay.
At 3, I'm picking the DS Lite. 4, I'm picking
Fucking Nintendogs.
4?
or 2. I'm going backwards. 2, I'm putting.
What'd I say?
Nintendo-
Autism
Nintendo
showing.
GameCube, and at 1, I'm putting the PlayStation 2.
Mm.
The best-selling console ever.
Okay, so at 1 for me, I'm putting the PlayStation 4 because I think the games for that one. I think like if you take any two like a console and then like the next gen of that console from the PlayStation 3 to the PlayStation 4, the leap in the quality of those games, like the PlayStation 4 has had some of the greatest games of all time as far as like playability. 2, Nintendo GameCube, because that was like my first console that I really got into. Like I had a PlayStation 1, I had a Nintendo, but my GameCube was like what really got me into video games and like what I spent hours on. And then 3, I'm going PlayStation 3 for the same reason. It had like a great mixture of like fantastic
so you went
games.
double PlayStation.
Yeah. And just because my PlayStation 3 also is probably second most to the GameCube in like time spent playing.
So the reason my DS made my 3 spot is because I'm a big Pokemon nerd. And the DS Lite had that little spot at the bottom for Game Boy games, and there was tons of DS games. That came
The
out.
normal DS had that. The DS Lite did not have that.
No, the DS Lite did.
Oh, well, my normal DS had that.
The normal DS without the backlight did too. Yeah, so the DS Lite's just better because that's the backlight.
I would almost give an honorable mention to the Switch.
The
See.
Switch just hasn't came out with enough yet.
Yeah, its
Like-
library is pretty limited.
Like,
Okay.
I played the games I have, and I'm done. I don't. Want
They're coming out with pretty good ones this year, but let me go ahead. So my honorable mention would be the PSP, mainly because it's so ahead of its time.
Yeah, I wish
It
they would
was
redo
so-
it. I wish they would redo like a next gen PSP. That would be awesome.
That
It's
It's crazy to think about-
PSP was the price. You have handheld DS and handheld PSP right next to each other. All the parents are buying the DS.
yeah, and it's I don't know. The PSP was so ahead of its time. It was so great, and it's
Yeah.
crazy. If they would have released that in today's time, it'd probably be the top handheld console ever.
Well, so like I never had my own, but I remember my cousin had one, and I remember like that being like the first handheld that had like full size games on it. Pretty much, like all your other handhelds at the time were handheld games, like as
And
well.
like
And
the
I remember
quality wasn't cut so much. For
right. That's what I'm saying. Like it was literally like just taking whatever game and just taking it on the go. Like it was the exact same game pretty much. And I remember like playing like MLB The Show on my cousin's PSP and just being blown away at like the quality of the game.
I was just really miss it. That was such an amazing time. They
I
Sony
remember-
really fumbled the bag with letting that out too early.
I remember playing Dragon Ball Z on my friend's PSP all the time.
I
That
remember
game was
playing
amazing.
my first game I ever played on there, and also the first GTA I ever was able to buy underage. I think it was Grand Theft Auto Chinatown. I think is what it was called.
That
I played.
sounds right.
Yeah, I think it was Chinatown. That was the one I played so much. So, number 3, I have the Switch, mainly because of how it's like a Swiss Army knife. You can play it on the TV. If you're out in public and you want to play with friends, and you don't have a TV, you can kick up the kickstand and play around like it's a little screen with your controllers, or you can play it handheld wherever you want. It's really like an all-in-one thing. It's the versatility is what put it to 3. For me, I was really shocked. I don't think it even cracked your top 3.
No, I can rant about how shitty some features of the Switch are.
Anyways, not fucking up my list.
I'll rant in a minute.
Don't rant. Just give me the Switch at 3 for the
I
versatility.
mean, no, it's a good console, but I'll explain it.
Number 2. I have a tie between 2. I was going to say the Game Boy Color and the PlayStation 2, but I'm going to give PlayStation 2 the spot there because of the library of games it had. It had such an
Yeah.
iconic amount of games.
Massive.
Oh
When
my
you,
god.
When you say PlayStation 2, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 comes ahead.
2005 and 2007 were my 2 favorites.
Dude, that's what comes ahead. I think of booting up my PlayStation 2. That's the disc I'm putting in.
I think about that. I think about putting in Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, see, so I think of mine are both sports games. I think of
WWE is a sport.
I know.
Yeah.
I think of
Okay.
MLB Slugfest and NCAA college baseball.
There's so many games I can say it. I love.
And
This is a PlayStation 1
Crash
game.
Bandicoot.
Yes, but this is a PlayStation
Oh.
1 game, and I think some PlayStation 2, but Twisted Metal, loved that as a kid.
Oh, Is that the one where you fucking drive around?
Yeah, you have like an ice cream truck is like the
Yes,
iconic one.
Yes,
Sweet
with the
Tooth.
clown face.
Yeah, Sweet Tooth.
Yes.
I still love it. I had it on my PS4, but my dumbass traded it in because I never played it. Now I wish I had it back.
Okay, real quick. It was either a PlayStation 1 or a PlayStation 2 game. It was... You were, all I remember is that I was in a building, there was dinosaurs, I was like crawling through fucking air vents and shit like that. I can't remember what the game was.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. I was gonna say the same thing.
Was it Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park. Yeah, they had a game.
Was it PlayStation 1?
I want to say it was 1 or 2.
Oh, okay, I gotta figure out. Sorry, Hunter. Finish your list.
Number 1, I have the Nintendo GameCube because that also
iconic.
It was so iconic. One of my favorite games of all time, Mario Sunshine, debuted on there. It was the library for GameCube trumps every other console. I feel bad not listing Super Nintendo because that was also like an OG system.
Mm-hmm.
But
or the 64.
I'll take the Super Nintendo over 64. But the GameCube was just, I loved it. You can hardly find a bad game. There were so many
it was so good.
A bunch of great gaming franchises or spin-offs started on the GameCube. Like, instead of just your normal Super Mario Adventure, they started off with Super Mario Sunshine, spin-off with that, because that ended up going to Galaxy and all these other ones. Luigi's Mansion. There's a whole bunch of fun spin-offs.
I've got a question. As a kid, did you beat Super Mario Sunshine?
Close. I could never do it because when I was younger, I could not comprehend what was going on. I just knew random things to go. But on my Switch,
I couldn't comprehend the progression.
Yes, but I was in Walmart a month ago, and I just happened to look over at the game section, and they had, I can't think of the name. It's called Super Mario All Star or something like that, or some weird bundle.
Yeah,
it had
trio or whatever.
Yes, it had Super Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy on there.
Yeah.
Best believe I copped that and immediately started playing Sunshine.
You know what was underrated on the GameCube? Mario Party.
Yeah. See, so they Smash more reinvented itself on there because that's whenever they started going bigger.
That was Melee.
That was one of the best.
Yeah, it's Melee.
Games.
Yeah, Melee was the top one.
Melee is the biggest competitive one to this day.
Yeah. Like Gooch said, Mario Party. Fucking loved it.
Kirby Air Ride.
Yes. Mario Kart took a bigger jump there. It was such a huge.
Did either of y'all play the Mario Baseball?
Yeah. God, yes.
That
Mario
was a
Golf.
great game.
Yes. Oh, Super Mario Super Sluggers or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
And then Mario Toadstool Tour, the golf one. Phenomenal.
I didn't play that one.
Oh, it was phenomenal.
I want to play the new one for the Switch though.
Oh, I bought it 10 out of 10. I beat it in a week.
Do you know what game I love?
It was so great.
Are y'all Zelda fans?
Yes.
I never got as big
Ocarina of Time.
Wind Waker on the GameCube.
Yes.
So
also the
so
Ocarina of Time on there. Wind Waker was I loved Wind Waker on there.
Or no. I tried Ocarina of Time because I got it like free when I bought my GameCube, and I think I was 7 or 8.
Which is the one with Toon Link?
That's a.
Was it Wind Waker?
Yeah, Wind Waker, and then he's young Link in Majora's Mask.
Yeah, Toon Link. Wind Waker was awesome. I loved that one.
I tried Ocarina of Time, and I remember playing it and like getting really into it, and then hitting like a spot that was so hard. Like I got stuck there and never could get off this one part because I was like 8 years old and didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah,
and pretty much gave up on Zelda after that.
I loved that. There was Metro Prime. There was what was that one? Pikmin. It was a Pikmin game.
Called Pikmin.
I think it's called Pikmin.
Okay, so there was a point in my life where my parents would not buy a memory card for my GameCube when I first got it.
Because your parents were drug heads.
Okay, God.
I was actually in CPS at the time, and it was my grandma, so let's not get into that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Feel like shit, Hunter.
So imagine.
I don't feel like shit.
Imagine every day you get home from school. You're starting the game from the start.
Oh, I thought you were going to say leaving it on while you go to school, because that's what I did.
Oh, well, yes.
And coming home to find out your mom turned it off.
Oh my God. I never wanted to run away from home so bad.
Yeah, you were on like season 3 of your dynasty, and fucking you got to start over from year
Thank
1.
God for autosave. Whoever invented autosave, you're I'm gonna kiss
The
you.
perfect example for autosave is like a Pokemon game. Did anyone save that shit like 5 times before actually turning off their Game Boy?
Yes, I also found out when I was younger. I thought I was a genius. Every time I'd go before I caught a legendary like Mewtwo or somebody, save it before, and then go and catch them, so I would never waste a Master Ball.
Yes.
I've always learned to save your Master Ball for like Latios or Latios or any of the moving legendaries like the dogs.
And
Any of them.
Did either of y'all ever play Medal of Honor?
I couldn't get into it.
Okay, so I got really into Rising Sun, and you were talking about like autosave and quick save. Well, so that was my biggest gripe with Medal of Honor Rising Sun is they tried to make it so realistic. Is like you're in like a mission in like the jungle of like the Philippines or wherever, and you can't just save the game. Like the save like spots are hidden in the maps in like caves. So you have to like go find a spot to save the game. I remember that as a kid.
I hated that. You're like games like that, and your mom's like, "Get off right now."
Like I'm trying, I'm doing
Like,
my best, but I'm
gonna
lost.
Come turn it off.
Yeah.
Just give me 5 minutes.
I remember. So my GameCube, I used to do that. Like I had memory cards, but they were all maxed out, and I never would get new ones. And so I would leave it on when I would go to school and whatever. My mom would get pissed that I just left it running all the time, and she would always say, "You're gonna burn that up. You're gonna burn that up. It's not gonna work anymore." And it never did. Like it never burnt up. You know how I lost my GameCube?
Oh.
My mom's bitch ass Chihuahua that she paid $400 for chewed the power cord, and this was like way past into like deep into like this was when the PS2 had been out for a while, and obviously you can't just go buy a power cord for an old ass Nintendo GameCube.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw that dog out the second story window.
You could have like Game Exchange and shit like that.
Dude,
Well, that was when I was in Stroud, Oklahoma.
Do you want to hear how I lost my GameCube? My little sister somehow got a hold of the salt shaker and poured salt all in it, and it was just like because there's little holes in the disc area. So
Yeah,
all the buttons jammed. Everything.
I would have went to the bathroom and drowned my sister in the bathtub.
Oh, easily.
Oh my god!
I lost my GameCube because my mother's boyfriend at the time is drunk and decided to get a nice glass of milk and tripped over the table and flooded my GameCube with milk. I'll never forget it because I watched a milk-crusted GameCube just sit there and not turn on for the longest.
Thanks
I would
a lot,
try
Chad.
it so many times. I think his name... Oh, what was his name?
Hunter, I can see... Hunter seems like that, like...
Oh, I hold grudges. If I was ever
eight-
to see this fucker again,
Well, no.
I'd punch him.
I was gonna say that like Hunter was like that 8 or 9-year-old kid that like learned how to cuss like way too young, and Hunter like watching that and just watching his like GameCube just fizzle out, just sitting on the couch being like, "Thanks a lot, Chad. You're fucking my mom now. You're fucking me too."
Eric Cartman, this wine and dine me before you fuck me.
Oh my god, yeah, that was really painful.
So
real quick, let me
quick rant.
hold on.
Are we still on games?
Oh yes.
Just had to get that in there. That's just so satisfying.
Okay. Quick rant. on
Oh
Switch.
man,
Its flaws. So
I told you
if you-
not.
If you bring up Joy-Con drift, I'm turning off this Zoom
listen,
call.
The Joy-Con drift isn't the issue. The issue is they haven't fixed it. The Switch Lite
Doesn't have it.
it does.
No, it does not.
They're built in. They get stick drift.
No, they don't.
The new OLED Switch are the same fucking detachable ones. They still get stick drift. And 2, the fucking shitty ass kickstand is so shitty that they make a new $100 more OLED Switch with a better kickstand. Because me and 2 of my friends, our kickstands fucking gave out after a couple months. who the fuck? If I wanted to play my Switch games in better resolutions, that's the point of a Switch. I hook up to my fucking TV. I don't need a new Switch with a slightly bigger screen and an OLED screen. I don't want stick drift.
Okay, well, I can tell you that I've had my Switch Lite for over a year now, and played hours on it, and don't have stick drift.
It gets stick drift still. But so my biggest gripe is that one of my favorite games is Smash Ultimate. I have the Switch Pro controller. Smash is very input oriented. You know, you're putting in your shit. You want it to hit when you hit. The Switch Pro controller has a fucking delay.
See, I have the Pro controller too, and I have not noticed that either. I think you just got a bad
This is
Switch.
just bad luck.
My friend has a Pro controller, and we play Smash all the time at work.
Maybe y'all both fucking suck.
No, because then I pull out my Joy-Cons with stick drift, and the inputs are fine, but it's got stick drift.
Look,
So
stick drift is not
No,
just
no, but you know
not
what?
just
You know
the
what?
Switch. My
Hunter?
fucking PlayStation 4 controller has stick shift. You know why? Or stick drift. You know why? Because every time I fucking lose, I rage and smash the shit in my hands.
Yes. But that's a reason why. So I'm going to say, Hunter, you don't notice fucking stick drift or input issues with your Pro controller because you're fucking ass at Smash, and I kicked your ass. I noticed when a fucking
That was
input
the
isn't-
first time I played in years.
I noticed when an input isn't on the fucking dot.
And we want to talk about the first game. That's the first time I played that in years. I had no idea even how to play Smash. So if we're going to talk about first time playing, how about we talk about how I smoked you at Brawlhalla?
Okay, but that's not the point. We're talking
No,
about why
you
you
don't
notice.
no.
We're talking about why you
no.
don't notice the input issues.
You beating me was not the point either. You just had to bring that up, so I'm just going to bring that up. Fucking bitch.
No. Me beating you is the point because you're
No, it's
trash
not.
and don't understand the input latency.
What do you mean I'm fucking trash? It was the first time I literally downloaded it just so you could play me.
But okay,
Hopped on. I didn't even play a private match
okay.
yet.
Whether you're trash because you're new or not, is still why you don't realize input latency.
I'm
with
so
Pro
upset that I purposely left my Switch at my girlfriend's house so she can play it. Because if I had it here, it's probably a good thing because school just started today. Because I would be playing it 24/7, mastering
Right.
it, and then smoking you.
I'm still saying that both of y'all.
Hunter,
I brought it up several times, and neither of y'all will play me in Mario Kart.
I got
I don't
my
have it.
free. So I got my free 7-day trial for the first time. Whenever you downloaded Smash, that was the first time I'd played in like a year, too.
What 7-day trial?
There's a 7-day free online trial. So when I first bought my Switch, I bought the year pass, so I never used the 7-day trial.
Oh yeah,
If you
like-
don't just spend $7 for the 1 year.
I don't play it.
I thought it was like $20 for the year.
It's $20.
Oh, is it?
It's like when the new Pokemon game comes out in December, I'm gonna buy a new year. But I
November.
don't fucking play it, so I'm just
Comes out in November.
It's
Also,
November, thank God.
new Super Mario, or not Super Mario, new Mario Party comes out in October, and I cannot wait. I love Mario Party.
Know that.
Yeah, it comes out October 28th, I think.
My work used to be lit because, like, 4 of my coworkers all had Switches, and so every day on our lunch break, we would all just play either Smash or Mario Kart, and it would get hype as shit. And now, literally every single one of those people that I used to play with at lunch has either quit, got fired, or transferred out of my department.
Wow. See, there was like 15 guys who used to work.
So now I play Fortnite solos alone on my lunch break.
Fortnite.
There
It's
used to be-
free.
There used to be a shit ton of us, and we'd go in the break room and bring our dock and actually hook it up to the big ass TV in there. And half of those guys are gone now, so we don't do that anymore. So we just play fucking at our desks with a little kickstand, and I kick everyone's ass.
All right, well, let's
Is it
just
time
go.
for highs and lows?
It's time for highs and lows.
Yes.
All right. Who
We have
wants to
kind of
start?
we have kind of a group low.
Yeah.
Royalty free music, my ass. We found what I thought was like the perfect intro music. I loved it. I fell in love with it. And then after we finished recording last week, I was just playing around, looking at some stuff, and looked at a YouTube thing and saw that we kept getting copyrighted for it, even though the website said that it's royalty free. No, fine print says it's royalty free.
If you pay $10 a month.
$15 a month.
Yeah, well, guess what? That's a royalty.
So
That's literally what a royalty is.
Exactly.
You know what really pisses me off is that we tried out another song from another website, or we almost did, or I almost did, and whenever I click the little download button, it pops up and tells me, "Hey, you got to subscribe." Whenever I hit the download button on this website, it fucking downloads.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't say anything. I'm like, oh, cool.
They're setting it up. They want you to be ignorant. That way they can take whatever money. Because YouTube specifically said, copyright claim, any proceeds you make, which we're not fucking making money. We have 67 listeners. Whatever money that we were to make was to go to them.
That was the other thing, was how can we be getting a copyright strike for content we don't make money on?
Well, they said in there that we're not making money, which is kind of a shot in the gut, but it mentioned that we're...
This is also kind of us addressing the elephant in the room, because I'm sure all 67 of the listeners noticed that we have new intro music an hour and a half ago.
Oh,
shit.
I clipped this at the beginning.
So yeah, if you were thrown off by the intro this week, you can thank... I don't even remember what website we pulled that off of.
I don't want to know. Why did you want to say their name?
Do you want me to say their name?
Not really.
Roast them. Say it.
Epidemic Sound.
Yeah,
and
so...
The reason I'm pulling this up, because I need to find the little thing I looked at the other day. You can actually purchase music. You can purchase a single track, but there is there's 4 different categories, and I don't know what the category we would need to purchase, us being a podcast. There's standard for $99, social media, which I assume a podcast falls under, for $500, an online ad for $1,500, and for all media, $2,000.
Oh my god.
For the rights to one song.
Generic ass instrumental.
Fuck Epidemic Sound. They will never get our business. $15 a month for one song, or $500 for it once.
Holy shit.
With that being said, shout out to my friend DeAndre for making our new intro.
Yes.
Thank you.
Definitely exceeded my expectations.
I love... the second I told you, I was like, hey, I know a guy that does beats. You just have a guy for everything, don't you? I do. Yes, I do. Perks of living in the sticks. There's somebody everywhere. I make connections.
Everyone's hustling out there.
Yeah, exactly. Some better than others. Like, we've had 2 diamonds so far. 2 great things.
I'll go ahead and throw in my...
Sorry.
I'll go ahead and throw in my obvious low, which was missing last episode. And
oh no, that's a high. He did not want to be here last episode.
Yeah, last episode.
I think last episode would have been better with Gooch.
It for sure would have, because Rowdy didn't do a very good job of reining y'all in when y'all was out spewing bullshit.
I wasn't spewing bull. I still don't understand what the bullshit you think I was spewing.
I just want to say that all
we already covered this.
The Luka thing was not that bad.
Yeah, so I'm giving...
That's an argumentative take. Everybody...
I was for him being top 5.
Everybody
I know.
agrees that Allen Robinson is not top 4.
And I'm giving Rowdy a pass on his horrible takes. I'm blaming it on stage fright. But
Wiz is pure idiocracy.
Anyways, they didn't really go into my absence in detail last week, so I will now as a low. We had set up a plan to record on Monday. We're trying to get into the habit of recording on Mondays consistently going into football season. And I got called into work. So I closed on my house not last Friday, but 2 Fridays ago. I had to take PTO from work to close on my house. I get a phone call at 8:30 in the morning on the day that I have PTO from work. Answer it. They tried to call me in on my closing day. I told them no. And they said, okay, well, we need you to come in tomorrow, and we'll probably need you to come in Sunday. And I was like, well, that sucks, but okay, I guess that's what we have to do. So I had family coming in both days to see the new house. Called both of them, canceled those plans. ended up so I work Saturday, work all into the night, come back Sunday morning. I showed up at 7 a.m. Sunday morning, did not clock out of work until 11:30 a.m. Monday morning. I worked a 30-hour consecutive shift.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it was one of the lows of my life, honestly. And so yeah, I told the guys that I was gonna be a no-go for the pod, and they tagged Rowdy in at the last minute. And so to wrap it all up, I was off half a day Monday, slept like 13 hours, went back to work Tuesday, and worked a 16-hour shift on Tuesday.
Fuck that. Okay.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
So, hours over 8 is obviously overtime for you, right?
So no, mine doesn't hit till I'm after 40.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So my work does 8 hours daily. It's like if for some reason, like, I don't know, if you take off a day, it's like an absence. Unexcused absence, you still get it for the other day. Okay. Well, something I like that my work does, if for any reason anyone works over 8:12, it turns into double time instead of time and a half.
Oh yeah, see, so like my work used to be cool like that. Like my work used to make it where Sundays were double time. Like if you worked a Sunday at all, you got double time. So if that would have still been in place for me, I would have made an insane amount of money this past weekend.
See, Sunday is double time for us, and Saturday's time and a half. You used to be able to work just Sunday, but now everyone's taking advantage of that. So now you have to work Saturday first if you're going to work Sunday. Fuck, give it my whole weekend every weekend. But my only low is that I cannot believe this movie came out in 2021. Free Guy movie. They said the phrase noob unironically a good 15 times. No one says noob anymore.
What's the movie about?
It's about Ryan Reynolds plays a video game character. He's inside of a video game. And
in that case, people say noob all the time still. If it's a video game, people still use the word noob all the time. Yeah.
Not the way they were using it.
Yeah, because I think even whenever
you say, oh, you're a fucking noob to someone on fucking line shit talking them. You don't say, oh, this guy's a noob. Let's get him. Like,
I get what Wiz is saying. Like, if you do hear it,
myself.
if you do hear it these days, it is like in like at least somewhat ironically.
Yes. So, I just can't believe it came out in 2021. They didn't have anyone check the script. Overall, it was kind of decent movie, but I was definitely cringing most of the time. So, yes.
All right. Well, my only low is that school started today. That's a fucking bummer. Had a great 2 weeks of summer. That was fun.
I was about to ask.
Had a great
mini-mester.
So my whole summer started when the spring ended. I had 2 weeks. Summer 1 started. When it ended, I had 1 day. Summer 2 started, ended, 2 weeks. Here I am again. I just found out I accidentally signed up for a class that's only 7.5 weeks.
Oh, them short. What's it called? Short track or whatever.
It's just a compressed class or whatever.
Yeah,
so it's like
I
basically
took a couple of those. It's hell while you're taking it, but once you like make it through, you'll love it.
Oh, I will. But only thing is, it's business finance. So I'm like, fuck. It ends October 6th. I'm like, oh well, I'm gonna like the easy workload afterwards, but
yeah, that was the thing is like you always wanted them because like my college offered them. You could get an 8-week course, first 8 weeks or second 8 weeks, and you always wanted first 8 weeks because like if you filled up your schedule, and I knew some people who would take like 2 8-week courses, and like so like if you had 1 or 2 8-week courses in the first 8 weeks, then you were cruising the second half of the semester.
Exactly.
Because you might only have like 2 classes the second half of the semester.
Yeah, I'm taking 5 right now. I'm taking business finance, operations management, a family business management, entrepreneurship, and I can't think of the intermediate macroeconomics.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's my 5. I feel like entrepreneurship and family business management are going to be pretty easy. I don't know about operations management. I just know statistics was a prereq to that one, so we'll see how that goes.
Talking about college just brought up like a bad memory of all my college classes after Harvey being put online, and even though they were put online, there was still like a month. Everything was pushed back a month.
Mm-hmm.
People were recovering.
Mm-hmm.
And like the week before classes were supposed to start, Lone Star College sent a thing saying, "Hey, everyone's had access to their online portal still because it got set up a month ago when school was supposed to start, so teachers can start uploading their syllabuses early." And
Syllabi.
who cares? And you can kind of like figure out what the course is going to be like. So see that email, go ahead and log on, figure out my math teacher had been submitting assignments the entire time, and come to find out, like half the class withdrew because of that shit. We were all, I had friends in that class too, and Ashley was taking the same class as me. We were all blowing up her email, bitching about her.
Was she holding the keeping the due dates too?
Yeah, like I had like 12 zeros.
What?
I'm like,
Wow.
school hasn't started.
Should have took that to the dean. Easy.
We were in a state of emergency?
They refunded me. I'm like, such bullshit. Like, pissed me off.
That is bullshit. Like, we had a natural disaster, bitch.
Yeah, and she's like,
If you think
like, her thing was like, it's online. You could have been doing it. I'm like, I didn't.
Some people
know
didn't
it was
have
online
power.
Okay?
Like,
I had power, but like,
she
I
didn't
was
know
told
that, you should have told her you
by-
didn't have it.
Yeah, I was told by the school it wasn't starting until this
Right.
date now, so I didn't check. I didn't have to check. Like, so I dropped her class.
I think
Anytime I think about college, that story comes up. It makes me want to.
That's
why I'm not in
rough.
college.
I sadly have to say that I was a college student when the pandemic started, because that was a clusterfuck.
Fuck.
Because everything in the nation got thrown onto online, and so every website's bandwidth shit the bed.
But you know what? Online college is better than in-person college, especially
Easily.
At least for
Except for
community college,
now.
I'll say for sure.
Except for
I
now.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying because that one year I did online courses.
You could cheat easy.
Well, don't even forget cheating. You go into class, you don't learn shit, and you get told to go home and do all the tests online, all your assignments online. Like, what's the point of me going into class if I still got to go home?
oh,
Yeah.
see. Okay, so then I'm going to be like the devil's advocate here.
Oh, shut up.
I do not like online courses. I would 10 out of 10 take in-person class.
Oh, me too.
Okay,
Me too.
Yes, if they did it in person, like
Because-
if in person mattered.
Yeah.
I went to high school. I went through my entire school career in person. I learned how to learn in person.
Exactly. I can't teach myself shit.
Right, and I'm not disciplined enough
Exactly.
to study and to teach myself. Like if I have an online course, if I remember to go on and take the assignment or the quiz or whatever on time, I'm not going to read the chapter before. I'm not going to go over the slideshow you uploaded before. I'm going to go in there with my textbook and wing that shit. And then by the time the midterm or the final comes around, yeah, I might have passed all the quizzes and assignments, but I'm fucked once test time comes.
So, I only did like 3 semesters of college, so I only have like 10 credits. But in one of those semesters was online. The 2 semesters in person, nothing we did in class was productive or part of the learning process. It was going over shit we did at home, that we had to do at home. So it's like, why don't I just take this online? Having to come here between this and this hour is pointless.
Yeah, I mean, I had some like that too.
All of mine were like that. It was awful. And I know we're already wrong, but I have to bitch about one more funny story. My first class ever, college class. It was the first one in the morning I went to. There was 2 James, me, another guy. The other James never showed up. Not a single day of class. But a guy did roll. You're only allowed to miss 2 days where he dropped you. And, I always said I was here. Like, the first day I said, I'm James Califf, because there was 2 Jameses. And so I was there every fucking day. I missed 1 day, come back the next day of class. He pulls me to the side and says, What are you doing? I'm like when I said, here, when he called out James. He's like, you haven't shown up to my class at all. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah. He's like, you have not shown up to a day of class. I'm like,
I literally haven't missed a day of class.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, so I try to reason with him. He's like, yeah. I'm like, I've submitted all my assignments. Like, I have grades. He's like, just because you've been at home doing your assignments doesn't matter. Because like I said, the in-person class doesn't matter. You can still go home and do it all online. So he thought I was bullshitting him. So I just walked down to the fucking counselor and got my money back. Dropped his class. But,
so, did you, I'm assuming you probably commuted from home when you were in college. So I, obviously, because I played baseball, was on campus and all the traditional whatever. My freshman year, first semester freshman year, I went to a Christian school, so I had history of New Testament. And the teacher was known throughout the school to be the hardest teacher in the entire school. And it was at 8 a.m. Freshman me, never lived on his own before, was not disciplined enough to wake up and go to class at 8 a.m. I went for the first half of the semester, and then I think the highest grade I got on a single one of the first 3 tests was a 71. And I just checked that shit in. I was like, I ain't fucking going to this class no more. I would still submit some work here and there, but never went to class. Oh. And it got to the point where my baseball coach emailed or texted me right before Thanksgiving break. So I had 3 weeks of class left. And he said, hey, are you going to pass New Testament? Because if not, you're not eligible for next season. And I was like, what do I have? He said, I'm looking at it right now. You have a 42. And I was like, he said, you have to have a C to pass. I was like, yeah, I'll pass. He was like, what? I said, there was the final chapter test, a group presentation, and the final. And each one of those was worth 15% of the grade. So 45% of the grade was hitting in 3 weeks. I said, yeah, I'll pass. Don't worry about it. He was like, all right, if you don't pass, it's on you. I go back to my room, check my email. The professor emailed me and asked me if I had dropped the class because he hadn't seen me in so long. I said, no, I'm still submitting work online. He said, okay, well, we have a test review tomorrow. I recommend you show up. So I showed up, did the review, took that test, made an 80 on that test, and then made a 90 on the final group project and a 90 on the final exam. Passed that bitch with a 75.
Oh my. Dude. My best fail story is freshman year of high school. I failed the first semester of English so badly because I didn't do the summer reading, and we had 2 essays for half the grade at the beginning of the year. So I had a 40 for the first semester. So do the math. I need to get 100 the second semester to pass with a 40 or to pass with a 70. So I didn't do shit the whole second semester. Skipped the final because it's high school. Didn't matter. I was going to summer school anyway. It took me 6 days in summer school to pass that class with an 86.
Damn.
Because the year that was the only time I ever went to summer school. They switched to, instead of doing in the classes, it was all online, and you just had to go through shit. You were able to take it home and do it online. A whole year's worth of English in 6 days in summer school. Fucking bullshit.
All right, we are super long, so let's get some highs out of the way.
Do y'all have highs?
Yeah. Well, so one of my highs is just it's 3.5 weeks to the Houston trip, which is literally the only thing that's been keeping me sane during all this crazy work stuff is literally all day long. It's like, all this money's going to Houston. All this money's going to Houston. I'm about to go to Houston and absolutely rage. So looking forward to that. And then just the other high was, since I've closed on my house, just getting to actually be a homeowner and do homeowner stuff is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Weed eating a yard that you actually own hits different.
Weed eating hits different, period. I hate it.
Well, I'm saying it's better if you own the yard.
Gotcha.
It's still not great, but it's a little better.
My high kind of comes with a little low. Like you said, you're going all out for Houston. I'm broke, and I'm about to start living even broker because I'm not going to pay off the debt I have and save for the next year. Because in a year, I just re-upped on my lease. A year, my lease is up. I never looked at what I had in my 401k. I've got a decent amount to where I can, in a year, comfortably buy a house, which I did not think was possible. So, time to get some shit in line so I can buy a house in a year. Which means
Dave Ramsey would be proud of you.
Dude, I am sipping on water in Houston. Probably not, but I'm going to keep joking saying I am.
Only thing making the time go fast for me. Because is it 3.5 weeks exactly or what?
Yeah, it's 26 days. So
26 days, so 14, 20.
3 weeks and 5 days.
3 weeks to 5 days. It's going by a little faster because Labor Day weekend before that, I was already looking forward to that because of the fancy drafts, but now looking forward to that because of a bachelor party to go to, which is going to be in Dallas. I think we're paintballing and going out. I'm not sure. Never been to Dallas, never been paintballing. I'm probably going to be hurt. I'm sure I'll have plenty of lows from that happening. But, time's going. I just take everything week by week. So I don't think I'm doing nothing the next 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to all right, this weekend, I'm going to get all this stuff done. Schoolwork. Next weekend, this schoolwork. Close to the bachelor party. So now in my mind, when the bachelor party's going to get here, all I'm going to think about is, shit, next week's Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then once that happens, my life will be pointless.
Oh yeah. if you chop your life into weeks and what you got to get done or what's gonna happen.
Oh, it goes by so much easier.
Time just flies. Next weekend we're gonna do this. And
yeah,
that's the good thing
how
for me. Is I get back from Houston and 2 or 3 weeks after Houston, I get on a cruise ship. So.
Oh yeah.
See, whenever I chop my weeks up to make it go faster, I'm able to I'll chop it up by days. I'm all right, Tuesday school, I drive to school. Thursday I drive to school. Work a couple more days. Sundays I'm off all day. Homework day, and then the process restarts. So it's gonna fly by.
And
pretty.
Before we take it out, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this out just because I find it somewhat amusing. So I did not rattle off that 26 days till Houston off the top of my head. I'm probably, given the current events of our nation right now, definitely being watched after Googling days until September 11th into my Google search bar.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're getting watched. 20th anniversary. You're on the FBI's radar now.
Yeah, to the FBI agent watching this, rate and review and subscribe to the Apple Podcast.
Hey, y'all are driving. Y'all are safe.
Oh yeah. At least you're driving. At least it's not somebody else on the spot that's flying in. But
all right.
I'll go ahead.
You said fantasy update. Do we have? We have. I think one spot left.
Yeah, you said you added somebody else, right?
Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
So
who
we
hopefully is listening to this episode. Because if he's not, he's fake, and I might kick him out of the league.
You should have asked a trivia question first about the episode. That's what me and Wiz have been doing.
I should have. If I didn't know the dude so well and lived with him for 2 years.
You could still do it.
I'm gonna clip this to the beginning. Probably find a way to make it work because no one's within 2 hours.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we have potentially one spot left. Do y'all work on Labor Day?
I mean, hope not. No, I'm not supposed to.
Depending money wise, I could do a draft at work. It depends if my work's open or not.
Well, it would be a draft and recording that day anyways because it's a Monday. But
yeah,
that probably might be with that bachelor party being Labor Day weekend. It might be the only night besides Sunday night that I could do the draft, unless we do it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
I can tell you this: if I am working Labor Day, I'm working at 5. fuck them.
All right.
Working a 5?
A 5-hour shift. Because
So-
like I said about Sunday, you got to work Saturday. So do you want to work a Labor Day weekend and you get triple time? You have to work the same hour Saturday, Sunday. So if I'm working Saturday, Sunday, Monday,
You're working 5, 5, 5.
5, 5, 5, yeah.
All right, well, there it is. Potentially one spot, maybe two, depending on if Gooch's friend is fake or not. Labor Day looks like we're going to pencil the draft in there. Not pen, but pencil the draft in as Labor Day. Not sure of time yet. With that being said, this concludes episode 16 of Below 500. If you enjoyed this week's episode, let us know by leaving us a review on Apple Podcasts or by subscribing to us on YouTube. If you have a question that you want answered on our next podcast, let us know. Tweet us or DM us on Twitter at Below 500 Podcast. Thanks for listening. We out ya.
See ya.
2 hours.
Okay.
2
Yes.
hours.
God damn it, it's
Okay.
too.
We went from a very small episode to 2 hours. Why did they were going to rant about so much stuff?